Good morning, VC. Glen Kellaway from the basement. It's Sunday morning, around 9 o'clock. Not much going on, really. I did this video yesterday that I'm doing this morning, and then I always watch them back just to make sure like I don't have a booger hanging at my nose or anything, and before I upload them, and everything's going along fine for like the first minute, and then all of a sudden the video jumped to slow motion. How the hell does that happen when you're sitting here and you're not touching any buttons? I can't figure it out. But so I had to pull all the records and doing it again this morning. But oh well, what can you do? Anyway, this morning I wanted to talk about colored vinyl. I'm a fan of colored vinyl. Like if there's two editions of an album, one colored vinyl and one with just the standard black vinyl, I'll probably go for the colored vinyl. Like I just think it's cool. I think it's great even to look at, like just as it's spinning around on the turntable. I'm sitting there listening to the music intently. It's nice to look over and see a beautiful piece of vinyl. This particular one, beautiful yellow and red, is Jorma Kaukonen. For those not familiar with Jorma, he was the lead guitar player in Jefferson Airplane. Great acoustic player too. He does a show every Saturday night live from his ranch in Ohio, Fur Peace Ranch. I think if you're interested, you can check it out. He comes on every Saturday live and does stuff, sometimes with Jack Cassidy. They do some Hot Tuna stuff and that. It's pretty cool. But anyway, this album, Qua or Quay, it's Quah, never been sure how to pronounce it properly, was a record store day release. I'm going to say 7, 8 years ago maybe. I could be wrong on that, but it was a few years ago. Anyway, it's a really good acoustic album if you're into acoustic music. It's a great album, great sounding album. Jorma Kaukonen, Qua. These aren't in any particular order, I just grabbed them off the shelf. Let's have some Canadiana. Rush, Hemispheres. This is probably one of Rush's best albums. This one is on gorgeous red vinyl. I like the label as well on this one. But yeah, not bad. Here's a new album that just came out this year. I know I've been bragging this one up a bit. Sarah and Sean Watkins, brother, sister, the Watkins Family Hour. These people are so talented. Another great acoustic album if you're into acoustic music. This is a gorgeous colored vinyl. Baby blue splattered vinyl and another nice light blue label with nice printing on it and everything. Really digging this one. It's a great record too. Classic. Who are you? Who? The Who. Who are you? There you go, Shane. My buddy Shane, who I worked with for 25 years. We haven't seen each other since 2018. He started following me on my YouTube channel. He found me and he's been commenting on my videos. And Shane, I just want to let you know how much that means to me. You're a good friend. The Who are you? On kind of translucent red vinyl. That's very cool. Okay, what's next? I love this frickin' album. 10 years after, the Cap Ferret Sessions. If anybody's not familiar with this record, after Alvin Lee died, his widow found these tapes and listened to them and realized how incredible they were. They were recorded when the band was doing that Rock and Roll for the World album, but these are 5 unreleased tracks, and it's my favorite 10 Years After album. It's so good. If you're a 10 Years After fan and you don't have this, it will blow your friggin' mind, I guarantee it. And it's in gorgeous green vinyl. Great, great record. The Cap Ferret Sessions. Check it out. What next? Mr. Zappa. This is Zappa's best album as far as I'm concerned. Hot Rats. If people aren't into Zappa because they think he's a sturdy slime dog, and then you need to hear this album. Give this one a shot. It's mostly jazz instrumentals. There's one song he does with Captain Beefheart, Willie the Pimp, but the guitar work in that song is friggin' incredible. Might be Zappa's best guitar work on a studio album as far as I'm concerned. This is the 50th anniversary release of Hot Rats on pink vinyl. That's pretty. I like that one. And you know what? This sounds great. I don't know if there's any kind of impressions out there that colored vinyl doesn't sound as good as black or anything, but man, I don't notice a difference, and that's a great pressing. 50th anniversary Zappa Hot Rats. This just came out in Record Store Day this year. The Pretenders, live, Paradise Theater, Boston, 1980. This album freaking rocks. The Pretenders are just on fire in this performance. I saw them in 1986 at the Edmonton Northlands Coliseum. Iggy Pop opened at that show. It was quite a show, but boy, they didn't rock as hard there as they do on this. It's incredible. This is the original band before anybody passed away, and I kind of dig that. That's kind of cool. It's a clear vinyl with big red splatter on it. It's one of my favorites, actually, if I think about it. What is next? This is another Record Store Day release from August, the first drop. The Kinks, Chronicles. Fantastic album. Great compilation. If you don't have any Kinks and you want some, you can't go wrong with this record. Red vinyl, The Kinks, Chronicles. Any baseball fans out there? I'm a big baseball fan, and the Blue Jays are in the playoffs for the first time since 2015 or 16. They start Tuesday. I'm not sure who they're going to play yet. Probably Tampa Bay. So I'm a bit nervous about that, but really looking forward to some baseball playoffs. My favorite San Francisco scene band is the Grateful Dead, but Jefferson Airplane are not far behind. I love this band so much. I've been a fan since the 60s. This is Crown of Creation on like a translucent orange vinyl. Very cool. Great, great album. They do a great version of Triad, you know, the David Crosby song about him and the two women together. Why can't they go on as three or whatever? Grace Slick does a great vocal performance of that on that album. This album I picked up by a shout out from Chris at Blues Vinyl Guy. Chris did this video on this website he found in the States called Blues Centric. It sells a lot of t-shirts, and actually the shirt I'm wearing, the Miles Davis shirt, is from there. I bought this album when I ordered the shirt. Jazz at Massey Hall, Dizzy Gillespie, Charles Mingus, Charlie Parker, Max Roach. Oh, who did I forget? I forgot one guy, Bud Powell. Amazing jazz. Oh my God, it's a killer live album. Recorded 5 weeks before my birthday in May of 1953. But it comes on like a translucent, I don't know, it's like a greeny yellow kind of a thing, but you know what I dig the most? That frickin' label. I think it's my favorite label of any I've ever seen on a record. It's just so cool. But what a great album. Check out that website if you like band t-shirts and stuff like that. It's freaking great. And the t-shirts are just like quality t-shirts. I ended up ordering 2 more. They just came last week. I got the Dark Side of the Moon cover, kind of, but just the artwork kind of a thing, right? Just that shows the triangle of the whatever, and I got one that says Butterfield Blues Band on it. So very cool. I'm sure you'll be seeing those coming up. On quite a fashion statement. Jimmy, 50th anniversary, Band of Gypsies. Frick, I love this album. Oh yes, and this is one of my favorite colored vinyls too. How's that? Splattered black, red, and I don't know what. Raspberry. I don't know. Very cool. Great label. This is a great sounding album too. No complaints. How many more have I got here? A couple more to go. Okay, Jimmy, get back in there. Okay, next. The amazing Jerry Garcia. This is the first solo Jerry Garcia album I ever bought. Not this particular copy, but when this album came out in '86 or something, I'd never bought any solo Garcia before that, and loved it. Especially because it's it's all acoustic, kind of bluegrassy, kind of. They do some Dead songs too, and some old traditional folk stuff and that. But what a great album! What a great band, the Jerry Garcia Acoustic Band. If you ever see this album, and you're again a fan of acoustic music, fantastic. This was a record store day release too. The original album's a single album. There was 2 CDs came out. One Jerry Garcia, the acoustic band, and then there was another one. I can't remember, with the same lineup pretty much. And they combined them both and made a double album out of it, which is what this is. But beautiful purple vinyl, Round Records label. Great record. Sounds great. I think I'm going to keep this out and listen to that today. Amazing Canadian singer-songwriter, Kathleen Edwards. This is Kathleen's first album in a few years. She left the music scene for a while to deal with some mental health issues. Came back stronger than ever. This is a really good record. Her last album, Voyager, is fantastic. This one, I don't know if I like it as much as Voyager, but I like it a lot. She's a real talent, Kathleen Edwards. Gold vinyl. Very cool. I ordered an autographed copy of the record from her website, pre-ordered. Got the colored vinyl and the record, and she did something really cool. She gave me a separate cover with the autograph on it. So we got 2 covers. One just to keep with the record, which is just normal, and the other one suitable for framing, which I have done. With her autograph on it. It's really beautiful. She's a classy woman and great singer-songwriter, Kathleen Edwards. Last but not least, Donovan, one of my favorite artists. Sunshine Superman, one of the greatest folk rock albums of all time. Season of the Witch is on here. Fat Angel's on here. Sunshine Superman's on here, obviously. Great record. Yellow translucent vinyl. Great album, Donovan. So that's my colored vinyl. I hope everybody has a great Sunday, whatever your plans are. I hope they work out. And I love you all. We will talk to you soon.